Caspa is dropping at a very rapid pace. Let me tell you what's going to happen. What's up, guys? Crypto Audit King here. Thank you so much for coming on through. Today's date is November 22nd, 9:18 p.m. I'm probably going to upload this video early tomorrow morning, the 23rd. I don't know yet. Or maybe I might just upload it today late at night. Not sure. But either way, be sure to click that subscribe button. Be sure to click that like button. I'm about to alert my private members on our next play to make money. If you want to come on through and join the private members, you can join on YouTube. The join button will be down below somewhere in my channel, somewhere on this video. It's going to say join. Come on through. It's a private monthly pay subscription in which you get alerts about making money. The other way is you can also follow me on Twitter. You can join over there as well. 2 different ways you can do so. All right, it totally depends up to you. So don't miss out on the next big play. I'm about to mention it today. I'm going to send out the alert tonight. And so that way we can all be ready for it. That being said, today's price for Kaspa is at 0.038. It looks really bad. It looks horrible, okay? I already know what some of you guys are going to say. This price is down because of the overall market. And yes, you are correct. Yes, the overall market is pretty bad. We've been trending down. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Solana, all the major tokens out there that hold and play a big factor in crypto have been selling. Matter of fact, I think yesterday, 2 days ago, there was a massive liquidation of billions of dollars, if I'm not mistaken, and it caused the biggest sell of since 2022. I think that's what I read. So it's been pretty rough out there in the streets, but it's normal. This was due. If you've been following me on Twitter or YouTube or anything like that, I've been telling you to sell and take profit. Sell to USDT, wait and hold the stable coins for whenever everything dumps. This was the perfect play. This is the perfect example of what you needed to do. I was getting replies and comments saying I was gonna regret selling. I was selling Bitcoin and taking profit to USDT since it was I've been selling since November of 2024, and I was selling at 90s, 100, 110, 115, 120, 121. I was selling, making sure I didn't get wrecked, and I'm so freaking happy because look at Bitcoin right now, $85,900 at the current time of recording. And I'm very grateful that I did. I learned my lesson many years ago, and because I would just hold through the massive pump, and then whenever it was dropping, I would just panic or just hold overall, and I wouldn't make any money, stuff like that. So I know what I'm doing now after 10 years, right? But I'm glad I converted over to USDT. A lot of comments, replies were telling me just, what are you doing? You're gonna regret selling. Now they regret holding. Keyword, all right? I hope you're here for the long term. Kaspa is very cheap, but I think it's going to go a lot cheaper. So hold off onto your bags. The red zone got broken. So guess what? We are heading onto the next lower support zone. The red zone is now going to turn yellow. The red zone, I don't know how many of you guys are going to enjoy this target, but it is what it is. A lot of people are going to not like this at all. The first target that I'm seeing, I'm so glad somebody told me about holding shift because I would have never guessed. So this is the first one, the first support zone that it seems to be like one of those areas that anything can happen. I don't know, man. This support zone is kind of questionable as well. We only touched off. We broke down here. We managed to break out. We bounced here. It's a weak support zone. I'm gonna be honest and transparent. It doesn't look that promising. If anything, I kind of want to say even 2.7. I'm going to draw this line just in case, because I feel like I'm going to need it in the future, just in case, right? I'm going to extend this one all the way down here. So, excuse me. I'm glad I know a lot of people are not going to like this, but it's very bearish. This is daily candlesticks. The 1334, I might as well go ahead and delete this live in front of you guys. The 1334 is looking very, very bad. No sign of a bounce. We broke this support, and as soon as we broke it, we just started flushing down. This area had to hold, but because of the market being so bad and just people selling, having doubts, fears, and stuff like that, it sent Caspa even lower. So since it broke down, the candlesticks are now trading below this resistance line. Well, X support, now resistance. Next zone is going to be 32. 0.32 cents. You totally up to you if you want to buy or hold or get away, step away for a minute maybe. Totally up to you. Everybody's financial status is different, okay? This may look really cheap and a good possible buy for some people. Others are probably going to be like, no, I'm going to step away. I have what I need. I'm just going to hold from here on out. Okay, I respect that. 3-2 though. I feel like there's probably like a 70% chance of us seeing low 3 cents. The worst case scenario is 2 cents and 8 tenths. Them are the two areas to watch for. These two are DCA zones. Once this zone broke, I've been so busy into Supra that I wasn't paying attention to Caspa. If I would have been, consistent, because I was doing Supra here, Caspa here, and fluctuating back and forth. But because Supra broke out and it was looking very bullish, I stuck with Supra content, right? And I ignored Caspa for a little bit. And now I regret it, because if I would have been consistent and stayed with how I was doing things, I would have easily noticed that this was going to go lower. And the little purchases that I did of Caspa, I would have sold all of my position right here at around 4 cents or so, just to be able to get out. And because if this broke, I would have been so sure that it was going to go way lower down to these levels, and I would have hold off and purchased back my Caspa around these zones. So it is what it is. It was free money. If you know me by now, you would know that I use free play money to invest. I do stocks, I do meme coins, I trade, I'm a swing trader, day trader, airdrop collector, hunter. I do everything. And even liquidity provider. I provide liquidity, and I just overall try to make free money, to which I use it to invest. So right now Caspa is looking bad, but for me, and I've told this excuse me, I have said this multiple times, always use money that you can afford to lose, and please use like monopoly money, not fake money, but monopoly money, play money, that if you make $100 off a meme coin, toss it into Caspa, because if it goes down 50% from where you bought it at, who cares? It was free play money. And luckily, pretty much all my Caspa has been 80 to 90% of my money of Caspa has been all just profit money in general. And so it sucks that it did go down, though. It does. But honestly, I'm just going to let it ride. I'm just going to continue trying to make money, especially like Monad. Hopefully their TGE, their allocation and all that happened, the ICO, whatever, on Coinbase. Hopefully it does end up doing like a 2 or 3x from what I put in, because I put in a good amount. If it makes a 2 to 3x, I can just sell probably like 20% of that position and buy Caspa. But it really depends. It really depends on how much Monad is going to make me. It depends on where Caspa is, how bearish it looks, the news. There's going to be a lot of factors. But as of right now, the current time of recording, I would be watching 3 cents to around 2.8. I want to say 2.5 to 3 cent. Is that around that range? 2.5 cents to 3.5. I'm gonna put that little range, that little gap, to be able to pay attention to, just in case. The weekly, very bearish. Oof. That weekly is also, it's causing it to go down and have issues. The very short term, 4 hours, bearish. Yeah. It's like definitely around a 70% chance of us seeing these areas. So be careful, man. I want to tell you how it is. I'm going to be honest and transparent as much as I can. So that's gonna be it for this video, man. I hope you enjoyed. Click the like button, subscribe, comment down below anything. Join the private members, my Telegram, Twitter, all of the social medias will be down below in the comment section, in the description, sorry. So I'll see you tomorrow in the next YouTube video. Take it easy. I'm out. Peace.